Everyone has advice about personal finance. Save more, invest early, avoid debt, but almost nobody breaks down what that actually means in practice. What to do first, how much, and why the order matters. That's what this video is. Not motivation, a plan you can actually follow, explained properly, one piece at a time. Step 1. The emergency buffer. The first thing to build before anything else is an emergency buffer. Enough money to cover about 1 month of your basic expenses. Rent, food, essential bills kept completely separate from your regular spending money. Ideally in a separate savings account so you are not tempted to touch it. Here's why this comes first. Before investing, before anything else, an emergency doesn't wait for a convenient time. A job loss, a medical expense, an unexpected family need. These things happen regardless of whether your investments are doing well that month. Without a buffer, an emergency forces you to either go into debt or sell investments at a bad time just to cover something basic. A reasonable target is 1 month of expenses to start, building toward 3 months over time. You don't need to rush this. Even a partial buffer is better than none. Set aside a fixed amount each time you are paid, before you spend on anything else until you reach that first month's worth. This money isn't meant to grow, it means to exist quietly so that everything else you build has something solid underneath it. Coming to the step 2, small, consistent investing. Once your buffer is in place, the second thing is to start investing. And the key word here is to start, not perfect. A lot of people wait to invest until they feel like they have enough money to make it worthwhile. The moment rarely comes because expenses tend to grow alongside income. The people who actually build wealth over time aren't usually the ones who invested the money. They are the ones who invested consistently for the longest time, regardless of the amount. Practically, this can be as simple as a monthly SIP, that is, a systematic investment plan, into a mutual fund where a fixed amount is automatically invested every month. Even a rupees 500 a month is a real valid starting point. What matters is that it happens automatically and regularly, so it doesn't depend on you remembering or feeling motivated. The reason consistency matters more than amount is compounding. Money that is invested has time to grow on top of its own growth, and that effects get stronger the longer the money stays invested. Starting small and early usually outperforms starting large and late. The third step is understanding credit properly. The third thing is understanding what a credit card actually is, because this is where a lot of financial trouble quietly begins. A credit card isn't extra income. It is a short-term loan that you are expected to repay in full, usually within about a month without interest. The trouble starts when it gets treated like available money rather than borrowed money, when spending on it doesn't feel connected to an actual bill that will need to be paid. The practical rule is simple. Pay the full statement amount every month, not just the minimum due. Paying only the minimum means the remaining balance accrues interest, often at a high rate, and that interest compounds against you, and the way investment returns compound for you, except working in the opposite direction. Used carefully for planned expenses you can already afford, paid off in full each month, a credit card can actually help build a credit history that matters later for loans or other financial products. Used carelessly, it becomes the fastest way to undo the buffer and the investing habit you just built in step 1 and 2. The fourth step is a second income stream. The fourth thing is building some form of income outside your primary job. Freelancing, a skill you can teach or sell, content, anything that doesn't depend entirely on your employer. This isn't about needing extra spending money, although that's a natural benefit. The real reason that matters is risk. Relying on a single income source means your entire financial stability depends on one company's decisions you don't control. A second stream, even a small one, means that if one path is disrupted, you are not starting from zero. It doesn't need to replace your main income to be worthwhile. Even a modest side stream changes your position. It gives you a small amount of leverage and a little more room to make decisions from a better place of choice rather than necessity. The fifth and the last step is why any of this matters. None of these four things are really about accumulating money for its own sake. They are about reaching a point where a decision can be made because you want to make it, not because you are forced into it. The ability to leave a job that isn't working, to take a career risk, to support your family, to say no to something without fear of what happens next. That's actually what financial freedom means. Not a specific number in a bank account, the ability to choose. So 5 things: a buffer, consistent investing, careful use of credit, a second income stream, and a clear reason why it all matters. You don't need to do all 5 at once. Start with whichever one you haven't started yet and build from there. The Thoughtful Engineer. Subscribe for more such videos.